concept is called making basically all the Final Fantasy games that have abilities. This was also why I killed those pterodons on the river sequence so that Edgar would be able to semi-reliably one-shot the sewer rat. Why are there sewer rats in the opera house?
Why are you questioning video game logic
Interesting
again?
plumbing system they built. I'd have taken 3 rats if I'd have gotten that, and I would have had to kill something, and then I'd have had to take factory and finish them in sleep before the
Oh. Wait, I like take a few steps back and then just fall over. I just noticed Draco, he's like... What? Wait.
Disaster! If the two heroes are flattened, the opera's upper. Then who will win the girl?
Wait, who plays lock?
Who's playing lock?
I'll do it. I can do a wheel. I can do a roll. Wait, I got this.
Setzer.
Come on,
Fox,
Setzer.
get closer.
Need to.
We're not going to hear you.
Oh, it's after the battle.
It's fine.
Neither Draco nor Rouse will save Nami. I, Nut Blender, will save her.
Aye, what awful acting.
You said it, buddy.
Since you were in the presence of Maximus Rotios, Lober and thought like you could never defeat him.
We might as well make the most of this. Music!
Music!
Long time no see. You've changed. But did you miss me?
No, go away.
Most criminally underused music in this game's soundtrack.
What an unlucky day. Adios.
This is a buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
Just a darn minute. Oh God! Cheers again.
He's gonna fall off.
What a performance!
Run over there.
Yeah, you're not doing that this year.
Yuna!
Yuna! I'm a man of my word, music man. That's him?
What a reversal! Thinking Neverlander was new queen, but he is instead done by Yuna! What fight lays in store for? Stay tuned for part 2.
You gotta jump. You gotta be jumping.
Wow. Strongest nut blender. I didn't know what that said. So it was the first thing that came to mind.
I went with it.
Could be not Blender too.
Well, you think I figured that out?
Flip a coin.
The people who very generously donated me to be Maria, maybe I'll make it up to you on my stream at some point.
Private foot concert.
Once I'm home.
There's no maybe about it.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Yes. We need Aussie Maria.
Hey, you're really lucky you weren't Maria.
Oh.
Essentia's a married woman.
Trust me,
I didn't kiss her. Every other time I've played Setzer.
It was that was the reason I kissed him this year. Was to get back from it last year.
But I wanted to dance with Spud.
How's the camera looking?
Okay.
How's the camera looking?
Camera.
Camera.
What's the camera?
Where's the camera?
Look at it.
There. Perfect.
And how about the up-down pan?
That's good. Actually, it's good as
That's good?
Okay. Man, that's the first opera I've done in a while where I didn't have a single part, too.
What do you mean? You push the buttons.
Oh yeah, I guess that was sort of important.
Yeah.
But I resisted the temptation to pick the wrong lyrics during the song, too.
Sound check on lab 2. Check, check. Check, check.
Is number 3 on?
Oh, hey, what do you know? We woke my wife.
He was the one flying around the room that did that.
So yeah, Ultros 2 is a really, really easy battle if you have the fire knuckle with Sabin, just because it's an automatic side attack, so you get to go first, and he's also weak to fire.
So the main reason you fought the rats there was so that you can start learning sleep, right? And do you normally just go for 3 rats, or?
Yeah, if I get 3 rats, I'll just keep going and then fight something in the Magitech factory afterwards.
Hey guys, sorry. Hotel was under the impression we were clearing up the practice room button. That gives us an hour to work. Can't we do a 30-minute practice room? Don't think it's staying long enough yet. No, for all I care, we can move all the equipment into that corner. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Mass exit is starting.
Alright, Upper's over. Let's go.
You're dragging that back.
Alright, Upper's over. Let's go.
Yeah, I think you can go ahead.
So we have a whole bunch of donations that came in, of course, during that fantastic opera performance. We have a $60 donation from Karmagith on site, and it actually, his donation comment didn't get into the tracker, but I'm told that he said, "Your move, Vol'jin," and that was against Demon Chocobo, and I believe that donation was instrumental in turning the tide. We have a $25 donation from Agora. It says, "More money for charity. Man, my bank account hates me." We have a $23.50 donation from Mitako. It says, "Let's get Spud back in for Maria." And we also had another $100 donation from Mitako that said, "Madness is dictating a driving need for Spud as Maria." And subsequently a $6 donation from Mitako. "I've invested too much into Spud. Let him win Maria." I believe this was during the back and forth quadruple snipe that happened to get essentially into that part.
Man, your first opera, like, ever where you didn't beat Draco, too?
Well, it's CGDQ, I think, for Maria.
Oh, okay.
But since then, yeah.
Devil's Lab hype.
So is there a specific battle you want to fight here?
Well, I fought 4 rats. I think I did.
I thought you fought
at
3.
least. Oh, he's got sleep.
Oh, okay. I must have been distracted by the opera.
Understandable. I would have fought that battle if I'd have gotten 3 rats.
Okay.
All these elemental sabers I'm picking up here they're useful both for fighting and also just for increasing your magic stat. You get +2 to your magic stat for having one of them equipped.
Speaking of the status of Demon Chocobo again, because man, this topic just does not go away. We had a $40 anonymous donation saying the Demon Chocobo needs to stay. But we subsequently had a $75 donation from Laura Like that says, "Thanks for doing this type of event. I hope by making this that the runner will not be blinded by looking at this horrible chocobo." So the current status of the Demon Chocobo is $561 for no, $525 for yes.
Oh.
So this is still very close, and you all have an opportunity to make Puexel suffer.
So it's already raised over $1,000.
Wow. Those Dragoon boots I got are just for selling. I mean, I normally skip them in runs now, but in case I get really, really bad luck with some steals I'm going to go for in the near future, I'm just getting that as marathon safety.
I think those Dragoon boots sell for $6,000.
4,500, I think.
Is it 4,500? Oh, maybe. Safety save.
Oh yeah.
Ifrit and Shiva are scary.
So scary, I don't know if I can beat them.
Yeah. Oh, poor Locke. Oh,
poor,
Sabin.
Poor Meta. Meta needs to chill out.
Meta. Three left. Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, I walk over and I'm laying on the ground.
I will say, I've never seen a half run away from that.
I've seen it before.
Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah, ideally you would have everyone run away so the battle would end immediately. So the reason that works is that for some reason when it's transitioning between Ifrit and Shiva, the boss flag is not set. And so in that short amount of time you can actually run away.
Yeah, you do need to run enough to build your kind of run buffer or run gauge.
Yeah, beforehand. And the easiest way to get Ifrit to transform into Shiva is to attack him 5 times.
5 times, yeah. And I equipped Shiva there just for using on the next boss, and that's just basically because I have to have Edgar. In the normal route, you would have Locke put him to sleep, but because I need to have Edgar learn the slow spell for later in the run, he's the designated sleeper here. So just to make up for him not getting to attack the first round, then I cast Shiva. Let's see if I get overflowed now, just because I've gotten overflowed 2 runs in a row now, sometimes twice.
Yeah, this next boss on its first turn, it can use overflow, which confuses you. Doesn't seem to do it too often. I don't know, overflow. Yeah, this boss is vulnerable to sleep.
Yeah, sleep mode activated.
Put him to sleep and then don't do any physical attacks. He will wake up after a while. Do you usually kill him before he wakes up?
Usually, yeah, or just after he wakes up,
Just
but
right
before he
after,
does
yeah.
anything, yeah.
And then you want to steal the rune edge from him too, because that sells for a lot of money. The rune edge is his common steal. His rare steal is a drainer, which only sells for 1. So you want to get the rune edge.
The drill is stronger, but but it's also a physical attack, so that would wake him up. So I'm using the flash instead.
Oh, there he's awake.
That animation often confuses people the first time they see it.
And I was
too.
like, what is that?
But yeah, I had one run recently where it actually was kind of a freak accident because I'd gotten all 5 rat battles in the Opera House, which is just enough for Sabin to learn Muddle, which I don't actually need as part of this route, but I just have him equipped Stray just in case I get pincered by 5 rats, and then I won't be anywhere near as much danger of dying if I summon Stray. But because of getting all 5 rats, he finished learning Muddle. So then number 24 used Overflow on Sabin, who then proceeded to cast Muddle on another character. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that might actually be my current any percent PB that had that battle too.
Plexel, can I just make a note right now? I know that on your way to the minecart sequence, you need to stop in the menu real quick. While you're doing that, you may wish to switch the Demon Chocobo back on.
It's for a good cause. You got more comments, we got a little ways to go.
So we are still playing catch up a little bit here. We have a $10 donation from an anonymous donor asking for Essentia to be Maria. Actually demanding Essentia be Maria. And that did happen, so thank you very much for your donation. We have the $70 donation from Kobahi. It said, hey, Kobahi here. Had to donate again due to my favorite game that I get to watch the speedrun on my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Kobahi.
Happy birthday, Kabai.
Had to re-up my favorite character for my own name. Unfortunately, I believe that was Setzer, and unfortunately it didn't quite work out. Sorry about that. We kind of stepped on your birthday cake there, but good luck with the run, Puexel, and good job on all the runs, everyone there. We have a $30 donation from Farad Hell. It says, thanks at Railkun for playing E's Origin. Made me get the game, enjoying it a lot. As to what to put the money towards, I let Railkun decide that. And he is, I don't even think he's awake right now. But we'll get that figured out as long as he wakes up before the end of the run. We have $30 from Desolation Dragon. I feel bad that I had to fall asleep after last night's wonderful rendition of FF7 in the universe. Glad to see that it has spilled across to FF6. I am proud to donate money to such wonderful causes and look forward to watching this yearly. P.S. Meta. Have you finally accepted your role as the master of the universe yet? P.P.S. Bring back the Demon Chocobo.
Did you bring it back?
Oh, you know, yeah.
We forgot to bring it back.
I forgot to bring it back. Especially when I have menuing coming up, too.
Yeah.
So, ordinarily I would safety save here, but I believe that influences the next couple battles if I save there.
Yeah, 'cause here on the minecart, the battles that you get, like the specific enemies that you get in each battle, is determined by a bunch of different things, but it's something you can manipulate. It has to do with who's your current party leader, who is your party leader in the last battle that you fought, whether or not your party leader is vanished or imped. I mean, it's a bunch of random things.
It's pretty complicated, but fortunately, it gives you the same outcome every time.
Yeah, it sounds more complicated than it really is.
So I'm basically manipulating these battles to get as much money as possible, and also hopefully some fire skiing drops.
And we have 2 more donations. We have a $10 donation from Elko. What a beautiful opera. However, I wish to register a complaint. This opera contained no undead chocobo. How can this be? Fellow beings of the night, unite. Bring back our guardian demon. Remove the ugly blue. Demon chocobo must rule forever. And we have a $20 donation from Lord Aswell. It says, wonderful singing. Wonderful singing. Put this to saving Sid. And just as a quick update on that bidding war, we currently have saving Sid at $237 compared to killing at $188. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I really like watching the scene where, you know, all the feels happen and Bible thumps, etc. So I think you should go for kill, but that's just me. I'm not trying to influence you or anything.
Pretty sure you are.
Donate for kill.
Even though he's not actually vanished yet. There we go. So that's just for safety, because the boss coming up does a lot of physical attacks. So having Vanish on protects against that. It can do Ice, Net, or Sonic Boom. What it is?
Shim Sham.
Shim Sham. Kind of. Those moves will remove it, so we're hoping it doesn't do any of those. The annoying thing about this boss is that it has 2 arms that you can remove. But the thing is, if the arms are there, when you do Aura Bolt, it has random targeting. And you might get the arms instead of the body. So what he did here was killed off the arms first and then did Aura Bolt. Then you want to kill it before the arms regenerate.
Isn't this kind of the same strat you do in the Japanese version because of Magus Helm equipping?
And now from here on is where the glitchless versus anything goes routes really start to diverge. Because the next battle against the Cranes is the first time you'd manipulate Joker Doom using an echo screen in the anything goes route. So I'm kind of excited to see what Quexel does that's going to be completely different from anything I've seen.
I can't guarantee no slots, but I can guarantee no Joker Doom.
What if he just happened to get Joker Doom?
That would be quite something if I just had
That
to get
would
Joker
be.
Doom. Yeah. I had mute status and had to cure it. Come on. Okay, and yeah, RNG manipulation.
Oh, I see our favorite Chocobo is back in the lead.
It has raised now over $1,000 for JDRF, I believe.
Yeah.
Nice. And if we combine last year with this year, that Demon Chocobo has made roughly $2,000 for JDRF.
Wow. Our suffering is not in vain.
Well, for one, Sergeant McCormick suffered, given that he was throwing down cash last year to try to make the Demon Chocobo go away.
Yeah.
That looks so wrong. Ooh, didn't like Setzer.
So is there a reason you took out the right one first in particular?
It's so that the damage from Bismarck doesn't get split between them.
It's easier.
And it has less HP than the right one, or the left one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They each have different weaknesses too.
Yeah, it's thunder for the right one and water for the left one. I'm so sad Envy isn't here to help us with the next part.
No Envy.
We'll try to do our best though. Rockstar looks like he has no clue what we're talking about.
Nope, no idea. Enlighten me. Does he get as lost as I do when I play this?
No, he
next
has a
part?
very special way of passing time during the Esper World flashback.
Is it like so wildly inappropriate you can't even say it on a C4 Hell stream? Oh.
There's at least a punchline that we can probably.
Yeah, we'll do the punchline, but if you want to see the full shebang, you need to watch Mr. MB's runs of FF6.
Okay.
In fairness, you probably should anyway because they're certainly a thing.
Yep.
His opera.
Yes.
So before the critical moment, I'll read a couple donations that have come in. We have a $10 donation from Wandering Mind. It says, I love the opera performance. I've been enjoying the marathon, and you're all making me want to replay Final Fantasy VI.
Yes.
You should. We also have a $30 anonymous donation. I love what you guys are doing. An amazing job on that opera event. That was great. Put this towards killing Sid, because, well, why not?